morning everybody to your 20 minutes Pilates. Just stretching on the floor, nice and relaxed. So we're going to start with some spinal mobility as usually. So sitting on the floor, optional, you could sit on your block, that's entirely up to you. Find a comfortable position, legs crossed, frogs, forward, out, one leg in, just make it your own, okay? So we're just going to sit tall. Actually, I'm going to go sideways for this. You really want to make sure that you are on your sitting bones, so no slouching backwards, okay? To find your sitting bones, you can put one hand underneath your bum, and you feel that spiky little bone. So you should be on that spiky little bone, and then imagine your golden thread or your plumb line that's going through the center of your body. Now, people that are very tight are usually hanging backwards. That's why you then need to sit on your block, or you could also sit on a chair. People that are very loose, we usually are too far forward, okay? So maybe close your eyes and just tune into your sitting bones and find that golden line. Okay, and I'm just going to float our arms to the side, making sure they are in peripheral vision. Good. Lengthen the necks as well, and back down. And instantly I started leaning forward again, so that's my default. If you're really upright, it automatically engages your core. Okay, we'll just do one more. This time with a proper Pilates breathing, so breathing in. Exhale, floating the arms. And relax them back down. And then we're going to take another in-breath to really lengthen the spine. And then we're going to relax forward. So allow the whole spine to lengthen and stretch, relaxing the head. Put your arms into a position that is relaxed, so that could be further forward, further to the side, or maybe even behind your back. And we're just going to take a few breaths in this position. So traditionally we're going to do a sideways breathing in Pilates, so let's try breathing sideways, really expanding the ribs to the side. And then as you exhale, engage your pelvic floor and pull the tummy in. You might notice you automatically sink further forward, so we do a few more of those. Sideways breathing, exhaling, zipping up and following. And one more. And what's also really nice in this position, breathing into your back. So in between the shoulder blades and the shoulder blades. So send the breath into the upper back. And relax. So by breathing into my back, I'm actually coming higher up, aren't I? And relax. One more. And then very gently rolling back up. Onto your sitting bones, finding the golden thread or the plumb line. Okay, now we're going to put our arms to the side. And in this case, on Pilates side is peripheral vision, we're going to have them totally to the side. Yeah, so your spine and arms are making a 90-degree angle, like on a cross. And they're going to zip up and follow. We're going to hinge forward only as far as you can with keeping that cross shape, which again really engages your core muscles. And then come back. So also remember to push the shoulder blades down, widen, tummy in and hinging forwards. And I'd really like us to focus on our neck, because from what I'm seeing in classes, we've got the neck is sort of forgotten. It's not in line with the spine. Obviously you've got a natural curve, but what I'm seeing loads is then the head doing this, or the head doing this. And that's for any of the flat backs. So keep that golden thread, and the golden thread hinges forwards with you. So you've got your natural curves, but no kinks. That's really quite strong in the tummy muscles. Like it. If you wanted to make this harder, you float your arms all the way up. So this could be in Pilates or this could be total plumb line, and try the same thing. So your ears stay in between your upper arms. And I know that might be really difficult for some of us. So if it's really difficult, you could also bring your arms slightly behind you there. And that's then more like Eddie the Eagle. Oh, that's quite good, I like this. Really engages the back, doesn't it? Okay, one more, and I'm just going to relax forward again. Any which way. Total relax. I'm going to just swivel back around to the camera. Okay, and then we're going to go over to one knee. And we're going to rock side to side. So one bum cheek comes off, and then you place it back on. So off and on. Again, you might find different arm positions work better for you. Just play around with that. Now when you park your bum cheek back down or your sitting bone, really tuck under. Think about the naughty dog that's tucking its tail under. You get that extra nice stretch. So let it all come off and relax. And now start tucking under as you put the bum cheek back down. 2 more of those. Okay, now keep the sitting bone of the bum cheek down and relax forward as much as you can. So we're just going to hold that for about 12 seconds. And then we're going to reach our front arm forwards as if you're reaching for something, pushing that bum cheek lower down. So imagine you're glued to the floor with both sitting bones, but you're reaching your hand forwards, and I'll start looking at your hand. Reach for whatever it is you want, and then come upright. That's it. And I'm going to do the whole thing on the other side. So rotate round, relaxing over, and start rocking to and fro. So sitting bone or bum cheek off. And then remember to tuck under. Naughty dog tucks under its tail before it places its sitting bone back down. Tucking under and place sitting bone down. 2 more of those. Tuck and place. And tuck and place. Keep the sitting bones down and relax forward. So this is our longer stretch. Relax the arms, relax the head. Lengthen through. Then super glue on the opposite bum cheek. Reach the arm forward. So imagine you're glued to the floor. You're really anchored. Just reaching forward. So take your eye line to your hand now. Really look at what you're reaching towards. And then float the arm all the way up. Recover. Good. So let's just do a few side stretch. So totally up and over. And recover. Making sure the shoulders stay down. And if you can, the hip bones, sitting bones, stay rooted as well. And you can play around with tempos. You might want to do it a little bit faster. I quite like that because you can push yourself off the underneath leg, hand. It's verbal diarrhea this morning. And then again, imagine that neck is still aligned in the golden thread. You can tilt your head to the side, but no kinking. Or you could rotate your head round to the up arm. Or if your neck doesn't like that, you can just look down but keep the back of the neck long. Okay, last two. Excellent. Okay, so that was all spine. Let's do some legs now, which will also involve spine, obviously. So you're going to have the legs in front of us. Again, you could sit on a block. You might need your resistance band. So again, on your sitting bones, as tall as you can, well, we're just going to relax forward. You'll still feel this in your spine properly, but we want to target the hamstrings now at the back of the legs. Again, let the head relax, let the arms just be where they are comfortable. Try different positions, maybe behind your back is good for this as well. Relaxing the head. And we're going to do our breath again, so we're going to breathe in, side of the ribs. Exhale, zip up and hollow. Do a few more of that, breathing in. And exhale, zip up, hollow. And again, breathing in. Exhale, zip up, hollow. Breathing in. Exhale, zip up, hollow. Breathe normally and gently sway from side to side. Keep swaying, but we're going to flex our feet, so toes up towards the ceiling. If you can reach your feet, great. If you can't, take your resistance band and just hold the feet in place. Okay. Remember making sure that the little toes come round because the foot is much more pliable this way. So as if you were standing on the floor. If you've got a block handy, you can also use the block as your parallel machine and then put the stretchy band round so there's no escaping. Excellent. So keep hanging on to your parallel machines or feet and keep swaying from side to side. Okay, rolling up. We're going to go forward in a nice flat back now. So golden thread, plumb line, everything ready, neck in line, lengthen, and then we're going to hinge forward. So only as far as you can with the flattest back possible. And then really flex your feet. So depending on leg shape, your heels might come off the ground and your block will be floating towards you. And then place them back down and relax. And lengthen, hinge, hyperextend the legs, flex the feet. And have a look at your toes. Mine are doing silly things. My right ones are actually coming away from the block rather than going down. Interesting. And relax. And again, hinging forward. Flexing the feet, extending. Bring the feet as close to you as you can. So you probably feel this more in the calves and the back of the knee. Yes, that we're nodding in agreement. Excellent. You basically feel it where you need it. If you can't feel anything, then hold the block a bit tighter. Hold the block, the stretchy band. And you can do it forwards again. And then you've got to relax down, but keep the feet flexed as much as you can. Good. Inner thighs. So we're going to come to a wide sit. And we're going to have the stretchy band around one foot again. That's it. So if we take the stretchy band in the opposite arm to foot, and then we just got to rock side to side. That's it. And as you rock, again, hyperextend the legs so the heel might come off the ground. If it's too easy, grab tighter. And you can go as far forward as you can, nose touching knee, but thighs, sitting bones stay on the ground. So keep rocking forwards and backwards. Don't forget to really flex the foot every time you lean away from it. Flex. Okay, one more, and then we do the other leg. Okay, changing over. And rocking to and fro. Oh, click. Very good, we'll have 4 more. And then we can go as far forward as you like. Forehead to knee. Two more. Release the band. And let me see if we can open the legs up a little bit wider. Okay, hands forward if you can, or behind you. Rocking side to side. So put your hands in a position that helps you to be as upright as possible. Might even be one front, one back. Or if you've got sky hooks, hang on. Sky hooks, that would be fantastic, that'd be so useful. Okay, then definitely bring the hands forward. And we're going to take our hands forward on a walk. That's it, and then walk them back. And next time round, you're going to flex your feet and walk forward. Walk back. And pointed feet. Maybe the heels come off the ground, maybe not. And one more time, flexing the feet. And forward. And back. Very good. And then gently bring your legs back together, which might be easier said than done. And give them a good shake out. Okay, last little thing. We're going to kneel, and you probably will need a block underneath. Okay. And you're going to put your hands behind you. If you can't reach the floor, you might need another block. I mean, it all works without a block as well if you haven't got one on hand. But just thinking of potential knee problems. So hands backwards, and you're going to push your pubic bone up so that your bum comes away and you get a really nice quad stretch. Love the faces. And then pack your bum back down. We're going to do it 3 more times. Holding for 12 seconds and pushing up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Park bum back down. You can play around with different angles as well. So I have my knees apart. Now this time I'm going to have my knees together, which will make it harder. Or can barely lift off. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I definitely need this one. And then another option which is also very painful, so you're going to have the knees together and the feet out. I know some people can easily sit on the floor like this. I certainly can't. I need to have my 2 blocks here. And then try it in this angle. So knees as much together and feet out. Good luck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And release. Okay, find a sitting position that's simple. We're just going to do 1 more arm float. Okay, so sitting bones down. Maybe do this with your eyes closed. Find that golden thread, core is engaged, and just floating the arms up. And we're going to stay up there with the arms. You could even lift your chest and take your eye line up towards the ceiling, diagonally in front of you. Beautiful. A very yogic finish again. Okay, why not then? Bring your hands together. And we're going to do yogic finish. Namaste, which means have a nice day. Well done.